Hello everyone, I am Ms. Hephzibah Masi, Assistant Professor from Department of Social Work, Stella Maris College. Today we are going to learn about social group work, which is one of the primary methods of social work practice. Today we are going to learn about social group work. By the end of this lecture, you will be able to understand the basic concepts of social group work. This knowledge is essential because social group work are widely used in schools, hospitals, communities, correctional settings to promote individual and social development. Let us understand the concept of social work. Social work is a professional discipline that helps the individual, groups, communities to improve their well being. According to the International Federation of Social Work 2014, social work promotes social change, cohesion, and empowerment. Social work has several professional methods that used to help the people effectively. The primary methods of social work are social casework that helps the individual, social group work helping the people in groups, and community organization that helps the community members. The secondary methods of social work are social action, social work administration, and social work research. Each method has its specific purpose in work, but our focus is on social group work that uses group interaction as a tool for growth and change. Now let us understand the definition of social group work. According to the author H.P. Trecker, social group work is a method through which the individuals in a group are helped by a trained group worker who guides group interaction and activities. The purpose is to help the group members to develop themselves, gain confidence, solve problems, and contribute to community development. The group itself becomes a medium for learning, support, and personal growth. For example, a support group for adolescents who are slow learners help them to share their experiences, which in turn reduces the stress and thereby develop their coping skills. Let us see the history and philosophy of social group work. The period of time between 1930s and 1950s was one of the growth and expansion for social group work. Why? Because social group work was introduced in social work profession when it started its debate in the National Conference for Social Work in 1935. In this conference, Wilbur Neustaedter, a man, introduced social group work to the field of social work profession and identified social group work as a separate field, process, and a set of techniques. The philosophy of social group work is based on the belief that people grow when there is a group interaction. According to the author Getterman, so the social work promotes mutual aid, which means social workers support each other. And the members in the group also help and encourage group members. What happens is that social workers, especially the social group workers, do not just solve problems, they empower the group members to develop their abilities, personal growth, and strengthen relationship and empower each other. So when it comes to the rationale of social group work, people think human beings are social by nature. Many people faces many problems such as loneliness, low self-esteem, and lack of social skills. So what happens in social group work? So when group members come together, they come for a specific purpose. By the end of the session, they realize they are not the only members who suffer those problems. So they feel there is a reducing the feeling of isolations. They learn from each other's experiences, and also they contribute to community development and empowerment. Some of the goals of social group work are development of the individual. So, in social group work, members develop confidence and also their personality changes and they develop many social skills. They learn social skills from each other. Socialization. So, they cooperate others and they also learn how to interact with others in the group. Mutual aid and support. They help and encourage each other in the group. And also democratic participation. Group members come together and they work together to address any social issues in the community. And when it comes to prevention and remediation of problems, the group itself help to prevent mental health problems and support for rehabilitation and reintegration. And in the social group work, the group members conduct activities which is used as a therapeutic tool, and they enact and they do a role play and do art and craft therapy in order to get the attention of the group members and do a productive engagement. The scope of social group work are: it has been used in several settings, in schools, community settings, correctional settings, educational settings, industrial settings, etc. Especially in educational settings, group works when there are students or slow learners, and when you see a school dropouts, and we can use group work in the parent teachers associations, and we can also use it in the vocational training centers and counseling services. In the correctional settings, it mainly works in the behavior modification, rehabilitation and reintegration of juvenile delinquents, people in the prisons, and we can use group work in the de-addiction centers. There are wide scope in social group work. As a future social workers, I also encourage each and everyone that there is a bright scope for social group work, and it is one of the primary methods of social work practice where group members learn from each other's experiences, and at the end they develop empathy and understanding, support each other and develop individually and improve their quality of life. I hope this lecture helped you to understand the basic concepts of social group work, its importance and scope. Thank you.